It's either Secord or Elliott. No, Elliott. Then you get Gould, Lawrence, Gallup, along with Dow and McKinney on D for the Canadiens. So as they pressure down low, the Kings are in the Fredericton zone. The shot that just goes wide by Hussman to the right of Kiley. Stuck in the feet there of Elliott. He couldn't quite get it there at the Fredericton blue line, but that's dumped in by Gilbert in behind Kiley. Fredericton is able to get it out as Lawrence now has the puck coming through center. He dumps it down in. Monroe kind of falls a little bit awkwardly there, but he's able to chip it over to Elliott. Elliott gets it up to Dunn. Dunn now. He's got Gilbert out in front of the net. Makes a pass, but that just goes past him. And Fredericton with the puck. Gould coming through center. Dumps and goes for a change. Chasing after the stairs out there with Bellamy in behind the net. He flips it over to Dixon. That goes kind of off his stick and then body, but right back to Bellamy. Bellamy puts it over the boards, but doesn't make the pass as the shot comes from the point. Number 25, Nathan Kelly, with a nice save by Holder. Some pressure down low there by Grant Campbell. As that squirts out to Campbell out in front, but off the body of Bellamy. And now the Kings are able to break out. As Johnson now comes over the Canadiens blue line, dumps it. He's got Keane with him in his top line. Keane, Keys, and Johnson. Johnson's able to squeak it down just past Kelly. Gets it back to the point. Up to McCluskey. McCluskey with a nice shot, but didn't even see the puck as Kiley made that left pad save. And the Canadiens are able to make it out. Dump it as they go off for a change. McCluskey in behind his own goal. McCluskey with a pass up to Johnson. Johnson on the right side here. Takes a nice hit from Mallet to hit him off the puck as the Canadiens dump it back down into the Kings zone. Reverse there. No one there as that's picked off by Mallet. But as they try to get it out, they can't, but they do here at the moment. Melanson and Secord are able to chip it back into the Canadian zone as they battle on the blue line right in front of the penalty boxes to my right here. The refs tell him to move it, and as it squirts out, Secord sends it back to McCluskey. McCluskey tries to feed on the left side. As they work down low on their own end now here, Melanson just misses that. Up to Scott. Scott can't get that, but Lawrence just chips it down. Now Scott brings it back up with Adams chasing. No icing on the play as Adam goes in, battling down in there. Scott now with the puck. Takes a shot on net. That goes off the left pad of Kiley. Couple good hits along the boards. Hussman gets that puck, sends it back down in. And number 22, Blair feeds Gould, but that's just in behind him. That's going to be a nice thing. 11:51 left here in the first period. And all weekend here, we've been bringing you these games at the Q-Plex, as Bella Line is a proud sponsor of this tournament, the 2016 Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup. Live here at the Q-Plex in Quispam, Sis, New Brunswick. Bella Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. Down low here, the Kings battling along the boards, trying to maintain some pressure and get a couple shots. The first couple shots, Kiley didn't quite see them, but he was able to make the pad saves. As Hussman has it at the point here, drags, makes the pass over. That shot is into the body of Gallup. Monroe. Canadiens bang along the boards. That's into the feet of Gould. Gould takes a hit, but is able to get it out, make the hit make the pass as he takes that hit. Dunn trying to get past McKinney. McKinney just quite can't get it and picks it off, and that's thrown back down in the front zone as they all go off for a change here. Pass is made up to Gould. Gould bangs off the boards. Lawrence now coming. And that's going to be a call. Having hooking on that as he's spun around. Lawrence. So 10:56 left. Going to the box. Get number 71, Chris Keys. Get the stick in on him. Spun him around like a top. And that's going to send the Canadiens here to the power play. 2 minutes or less. As Keys is in the box. Dunn is able to win that draw back, and Bellamy throws it around, but that's kept at the point by McKinney. McKinney dropped it down to Lawrence. Also McKinney is the shootout star with the player of the game to win yesterday, to send him to the semis today. As he stops him behind his own net. He's pressured there down low by Dunn. McKinney now throws it up to Lawrence. That goes through his feet. Bellamy has it and throws it right back down to where it came from, to the left of Kiley. Stairs now circles in behind his net. A head full of steam coming up on the right side. Cuts through center. He's got Grant on the right side with him. Stairs looking, goes down low, slows it down, gives it to Lawrence on the half wall. Lawrence over to McKinney. McKinney now with it. He throws it back down to Grant. Grant on the right side, back to Stairs. They slow down here with 1:07 left. Lawrence on the left slot, or left point. That goes wide as he's looking for Grant down low. McKinney over to Stairs. Stairs with the shot, but the save is made by Holder. Stairs up high. McKinney spins as he's pressured there by Elliott, or Gilbert, sorry. Now Johnson with it. He's going in. He's going to get a clear break here. And a nice save as Kiley makes it with the blocker. Lawrence now. A good short-handed chance for the Kings. Lawrence tries to dodge the defender, Monroe. Monroe gets a body on him, and the puck goes down from Penny. We're in the C. You get down on the point now. Out there with Flynn. And Mallet tries to step in. That squeaks out over the blue line as they come back. Now Dow with it. The penalty is just about over as Keys is back out. Penny with the puck. He drops it. Mallet shoots down as Flynn goes back there. Bellamy is able to stick on it and throw it around to Scott. Scott now makes a nice pass up to center ice, up to Dunn. Dunn dumps it, goes off for a change. And following that is Keys as he's back there against number 25, Nathan Kelly. Flynn with the puck. That's kept in at the line by Melanson. Melanson just throws it back down as number 25, Kelly, now with the puck. He feeds that up to Penny. Penny dumps it, goes for a change, and so does the whole line. Melanson in behind his goal. Coming up on the right side here with Adams, Noah Adams, number 10. Tries to dump that off the boards. That happens to hit the linesman, but Scott is able to regain that. Throws it out into the slot. Tries to get a shot on as Secord turns and spins, but that just goes wide right. Up here, up high. Nice pass to Melanson, the shot. And a nice pad save as that is steered to the right. Kiley battling down lows. Adams. Lawrence out there, along with number 25, Nathan Kelly. Puck comes up high to Melanson. Melanson takes that shot. That goes off of Gould. And in the corner, now Lawrence with the puck. Brings it back up to Gould. Gould on the far side's got Gallup. That just goes off his backhand as he can't catch that in the forehand and deflect it down into the left of Holder as they wrap it around the boards. Falling there was Gallup. He gets back up and into the play. Now coming out is Scott, number 15, on the right side. Just throws it on net. Goes off for a change. That's steered to the right side. Gould can't get that pass as Dixon gets it as he comes on fresh. Shot well wide left and in behind the net along the boards. Over to Johnson. Johnson can't corral that. That comes back to Dixon. Dixon comes up, just chips it. As Johnson's going back against LeBlanc. LeBlanc pressuring him. That's picked up now. Stairs gets it up to Campbell. Campbell just chips it past Dixon. And that's just a little bit in front of him. Bellamy wraps that around. He can't get that out. Into the slot there by Campbell. A backhand and a nice save there. Stairs tried to throw a little backhand past Holder. Holder with the save. Coming through center ice. It's Keene, the player to watch out for as he stops, turns and spins as he's pressured in there. But Blair looking for some help as that comes up to the point. Black with it now. Back to Keys. Throws it over. Monroe tries to get a shot off, but that just goes off the body of the Fredericton defender. Looks like Grant battling there. Now Fredericton's able to come out with it as Gould has it. Campbell on the left side, just ahead of Campbell as he's in there. Back on Hussman. Hussman gets it over to Monroe. Fredericton keeps it in, but now Monroe has it. Chips it up off the boards and out. Right onto the tape of Dunn as he dumps and chases. Against Dow, and McKinney lays the hit on McKinney. Penny chips that out. His own zone. Melanson here. Neutral zone. Gets it up to Dunn. McKinney's able to whack that out. Up to Flynn. Flynn takes a good hit from Melanson. Now Melanson gets that puck. Dumps it down. Chasing after it is Dunn, as well as Elliott. 5:16 left here in the first period. They don't have the shots up on the board. Normally, yesterday they did, but don't have those here for you today. Pretty even here so far. Melanson battling hard on the boards, along with Flynn. Getting a little help there by Secord. McKinney's able to jam that out. Comes back to Adams as Adams reverses that, throws that over to McCluskey. McCluskey's tied up as Millay was trying to get past him, but the Kings now. Secord with the shot. Adams, the rebound, and a couple nice saves there by Kiley. McCluskey dumps it down. Adams with it along with Scott. Secord in the slot. Secord calling for it. Bellamy, the big man here, makes a nice pass over to Dixon. Dixon just loses it there for a second, but he's able to chip it back down. But McKinney gets that. He throws it back on the boards looking for Gould. But Gould can't get that as Dixon is able to keep it in. Secord back to Bellamy. Bellamy over to Dixon. Dixon with the shot. Oh, just missing Scott to try to deflect that in there on the short side. The back door. As Fredericton is able to dump that out. Gould plays that off the glass. He's got Gallup going down there. As Dixon pushes him into the boards. Gould gets it. Takes a hit there from Bellamy. As he's pressed up and pinned against the boards. Coming in is Lawrence. Lawrence is able to get that puck. Throws it up to the point here. Innes puts that on net. As that puck is saved, but squirts out. Keane gets it out, but shot back down in by number 25, Nathan Kelly. Hussman, captain here for the Kings. Going down the right side. Tries to keep that on the boards, but now Campbell coming for the Canadiens. Drops it. Innes throws it towards net off the defenseman's skate. Goes through a couple feet, but squirts back out. Now Keane, one-on-one with Kelly. Couple fans and calling for interference here. Keane tries to get by Kelly. Kelly stands him up. Fredericton now as Gould able to get, Stairs. Oh, just dodges a hit there. As this stick goes flying. Able to just get out of the way of it. Here comes LeBlanc now. Dumps it in. Holder stops it up and behind the net. Throws it as McCluskey was there. Dunn now. Oh, nice pass up here. I believe Secord just a little bit ahead of him and he couldn't get a clear break. Dunn in behind the net with Scott. Secord in the slot. And a nice goal as Dunn throws it back out. As Secord got right in there perfectly in the slot and is able to put that past Kiley. 2:06 left here in the first period. A 1-0 lead now for the Kings. As that puck was pushed ahead in front of Secord. Get down low to the right of Kiley. Made a nice move, played it to himself. Got that to Dunn, went right into the slot, called for it, and a nice pass from Dunn to make that a 1-0 lead here. With about 2:06 left in the first period. Thrown in on goal and gloved by Holder as Blair got that off the draw. Dumped it in, gets a whistle. It'll be to the right of Holder. It's Penny line up here against Keane. LeBlanc behind Penny. Keane wins that draw back as McCluskey throws it over. Scott. Scott now. With the puck. Comes into the high slot. Slap shot. And the save is made by Kiley. That goes off of him. His paddle to the right. Oh, and a big, huge hit. That was into the feet of Scott. Lays out Penny. The battle along the boards here. Millay tries to get that by Melanson. Melanson battling there. Takes a hit. That was brought back down by Flynn. Now Millay with it going in there against, as he goes on the inside of McCluskey and drops him. And he just kind of clipped him there with the shoulder. Nice play. Battling there as well as Gould along with Gallup. Gould now with the puck. There's Elliott battling in there too. The Kings are able to come out with it. That's into the feet of Lawrence as McCluskey is battling with him. Boy's taking a couple hits. Dow with a shot. That's deflected to the left. Net's going to come off. And that's going to be blown dead as Holder ran into that. 46.9 left here in the first period. Bell Alliant TV1 is the official broadcaster of this year's Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup, with games presented online at www.bellalliant.ca/TV1. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. 46.9 left here in the first period. A 1-0 lead for the Kings. The Kings are able to win that draw back. Secord gets that to his D-man and up to Dunn on the right side. He gets that down past Dow. I believe Keys is out there with him now. Secord, Keys, and Dunn in the high slot. That's put back in behind the net. As Keys takes a hit from Lawrence. Lawrence throws that down. It's going to go down on the length of the ice past Bellamy for an icing as Holder gets it. 19.9 left now in the first period. Final today, as there is also the other semifinals at the same time at the Rossi Netherwood School here, as we play here at Qplex. The final will be here at 2:30 p.m., so hopefully you can stay with us and watch that this afternoon. Keen's able to get that back. Thrown over here, McCluskey. Nice pass from Bellamy. That's just shot wide with 14 seconds left now as they battle down in the corner. Back up to McCluskey. McCluskey over to Bellamy. Bellamy with the shot. A nice save that into the midsection there of Kiley. 6.5 with the draw to the right of Kiley in Fredericton's zone. Reminder, after 2 periods, there's a flood and then a 20-minute third. Fredericton wins that draw, shoots it around, comes up to the high point on the right side. Bellamy just dumps it back in to end the first period. You're listening to Bell Alliant TV1 here. Adam Ferguson live at the Qplex. We'll be right back with you here for the second period. Please stick around. Start the second here. Stairs lines up against Keene. The Kings, the 1-0 lead. As we just wait for Kiley to adjust his pads. The other semifinal is the Dieppe Flyers against the Halifax Hawks. The Flyers sit in second here in New Brunswick in the Bantam AAA League. And the Halifax Hawks, I hear they're a very, very strong team. They're sitting first. They're 29-1-0-1, 31 games in Nova Scotia for first place. That puck is It's in the zone of Fredericton here as Innes gets that out to center. Husman now receives a nice pass from Monroe, thrown on the net, and the save is made by Kiley. Stairs and Stairs and Keene facing off. Keene's got Johnson and Keys with him, with Monroe. Husman at the point. That's into their feet. Johnson's able to get that as Grant came in as well. And in behind the net, Keene trying to feed Keys, just missing him as they battle all along the boards. Keene there gets taken down by Innes. Off the glass and out. Back up to center and on the stick of Monroe. Monroe puts it back to Husman. He's pressured by Stairs. Spins and turns. Gets it off the boards up to Johnson. Johnson chips it out up to Keys as they battle along there. As Campbell and Kelly are there. In the feet of Grant. Campbell shoots it into the St. John zone as Husman goes back. Husman throws a little backhand over to Keys as they're on the boards. Trying to get that out. That's into the feet of Kelly. And Kelly tries to dump it back down in. A shot by Stairs high and wide on the left side, just over the glove. Holder. Keys with the puck. Throws it back to Monroe. Monroe feeds. Who do we have here? Number 8. Gilbert with the backhand. That's steered wide. Gilbert battling there. He gets the puck. Shot on net, but a nice save by Kiley. The battle down low. Done. Against Kelly. Along there with Stairs. Stairs trying to feed that over to the left side. Stairs now with the backhand. That comes up to Bellamy. Bellamy passes it over to, I believe, number 3, Dixon. Dixon with the shot. That goes down to the corner. It's a feed from Dunn. Dixon with the shot on net. Oh, the rebound came out to Dunn. But a nice pad save there. The left leg of Kiley. Dixon able to keep it in. Dumps it down in. Oh, Dunn with a couple moves. Can't quite put that on the net. He gets that up to Bellamy. Bellamy with a pass over to Dixon. Dixon dumps that back down as he takes a body there. Number 19, Flynn. Dixon now as that puck can't get out of the zone by Fredericton. Coming around is LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts it back here to Kelly. Kelly just rifles it, gets that out past Bellamy. Icing waved off as Bellamy goes back in behind his goal. Gets it up off the boards, all the way up here to Secord. Nice pass off the board. Secord makes a couple nice moves, but a stick in there by Dow puts it over to the boards and reversed by McKinney. That puck comes out. Scott now throws it up to the blue line. Secord, as they're called offside, as Adams was just ahead of the play. Secord went to go throw that in on net. That went off a Fredericton defenseman, I believe, McKinney. 11:56 left here in the second period. A 1-0 lead. The KV Kings over the Fredericton Canadiens. Kings in black. The Habs in white. Shot back in there by Scott. McKinney gives it to Dow. Dow. So after the first period here, we had a little announcement. It's 0-0 in the other semifinal between Halifax and Dieppe. 1-0 here for the Kings. Kings coming in, circling around, and a nice glove save as Secord came around the dot. Got a nice snapshot on net, and the glove save is made by Kiley. 11:29 left here in the second period. Bell Alliant TV1 is the official broadcaster of this year's Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup, with the games presented online. Check these today at www.bellalliant.ca/TV1. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. As they battle along the boards here, Fredericton's able to get that puck, but they can't quite get it out as Blair tried to shoot it out along with Gallup, but Keys got a stick on it as they whack away out in front of the net. Oh, that just squeaks wide to the left of Kiley, and falling at the point, number 16 was McCluskey. As Gallup had the puck, but Melanton's able to get back. Fredericton almost had a possible break there. That puck was just ahead of Keane, chipped off the boards, I believe, by number 7, Innes. So get that back up to center and battle along in front of the nets. Or not in front of the net, sorry, here in front of the penalty box, along with Gallup and Keys. That comes back to McCluskey. McCluskey over to Melanson. Melanson throws it up and out, but that's kept in by Innes as they battle away in front of the bench. Fredericton. Black out there with Keene. And a penalty as Keene's brought down by Innes. The puck comes up to the point here. Hussman, as the goaltender goes off, getting the extra attacker. Keene now with the puck. Throws a backhand over to Melanson. Melanson, trying to feed in the back door there was Elliott. That one-time pass. Getting an interference call. He just missed as the net comes off. 10 minutes exactly going to the box is Innes, sending the Kings to the power play. As he's got in the way there of not Innes, but Innes got into the way of Keene, brought him down. Interference call. And Bellamy and Hussman at the points with Dunn, Scott. Looks like Secord. Being thrown out now is Dunn. To do that over. Secord now taking the draw. He wins that back up to Hussman. Hussman now with it. Him and Bellamy switch to get on their forehands. That's in the feet of Dunn. He's pressured there by Kelly. Dunn now circles out, fans on it. Secord throws out in front. Oh, and a nice save. As Scott almost jammed that in front of Kylie. Bellamy with the big bomb. That goes off of Grant and into the corner. Hussman over to Secord. Secord down low. Tries to get that back, but that goes off a couple of players' feet. And over to the half wall here as Dunn has it. Dunn gets it up to Hussman. Hussman circles back, gives it to Dunn. Dunn steps, takes a shot on it. The save is made. Secord jams away at it. Puck's loose and then covered up by Kylie. 9:11 left here and 1:11. The penalty to Innes. King stepping in for the draw here for the second half of this power play for the Kings. He can't quite win that back because that's won by Melanson. Coming in behind his own net is McKinney. McKinney tries to rifle that out, but that goes off the body. Number 71, Chris Keys. Elliott now with the puck. He circles around. He's got Lawrence and McKinney on him. Puck up to Bellamy. Bellamy over to McCluskey. McCluskey down to Bellamy. He's up there high. Gets a shot off. And that's deflected into the netting off the stick of Kylie. Elliott. Keys go off. You get Keene out there with Secord. It's Scott. Shot is thrown on net by Secord. Covered up by Kylie. 36 seconds left, 8:36 left here in the second period. Secord wins that back to Bellamy. Bellamy with the big bomb, and he scores! Looked like it might have went off someone in front. Not quite sure if that was Elliott or defenseman for Fredericton. With 8:32 left here in the second period, the big bomb by the big man, Bellamy, makes it 2-0 Kings. He's been firing that puck all weekend. Finally, I get to see him blasted here past Kiley. Dunn in there against Millay. Penny and Elliott leaning into each other. Ref tells them to back up. Monroe dumps it in. That goes off the body of Kelly. Ennis throws it around up to Campbell on his backhand. Gets it beforehand. Dumps it out. And falling there is Millay. No penalty on that as he tried to get past Hussman, it looks. Secord to Bellamy for the goal. Kelly going back. Kelly tries to throw it out, but that's right on the stick of Elliott. Elliott walks right in. Oh, tries to make the pass over to Black, it looks. He went down and just missed that. It comes up to Hussman, and Hussman trying to keep it in there as he battles along with Black, Millay, and Ennis. Monroe dumps it in. It goes into the right as they all go off for a change. The right of Kiley. Ennis trying to feed Penny. That's well ahead of him and down the length of the ice for icing here. 2-0. 7:31 left for the Kings. Second period. Haven't heard any other score from the other semifinal between the Dieppe and Halifax, the Hawks and Flyers. Keys there, throws it down to Johnson. That gets past him as Dow lays into him. Number 77, Stairs trying to throw that out as well. That comes to the point. And Melanson keeps that in. He's got McCluskey to his left. Coming out here. McKinney gets it up. Stairs just ahead of him. Can't corral that. Keene spins. Gets a pass over. Trying to connect over there with Johnson. Well, that's picked off. Stairs with it. The fans calling for a hold here as the Stairs are trying to get past. Look like one of the defenders there. Keene stepping in. Keene trying to jam that in on Fredericton, but a nice save by the goaltender Kiley. .6:39 left here in the second period. A 2-0 lead for the Kings over the Fredericton Canadiens. Kings 4-0 going into this semifinal. Canadiens 2-1-1. Kings sitting first in New Brunswick, and Canadiens fourth. Draw one back by Campbell. Fredericton trying to squirt that out. That puck comes back up high to Bellamy. He shoots it, but Lawrence just got a stick on it, and that goes wide into the left corner and behind Kiley. In behind his net. Number 22, Blair, trying to get that out, but that's right onto the stick again with Bellamy as they play a little tennis back and forth. Lawrence now with the puck in his own zone. Takes the body there from Secord. Bellamy takes the shot, makes the pass. That's right on the tape of Campbell, but Bellamy's able to get that back. Adams dumps it deep, takes a hit from Grant. Reversing that is Blair to LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get it out now. Lawrence with the puck, just misses Campbell, kept in at the point. Number 3, Dixon. Scott now with it. As Adams took a body there from Blair. Scott breaks free. Gets the pass down over to Dixon. Dixon tried to throw it out in front. It's pounced on by Kiley as he had Elliott there. With LeBlanc and Blair clearing the front in the net. 5:25 here left in the second period. 2-0 lead for the Kings over the Canadiens. Penny lining up against Dunn. Dunn wins that back. Tries to. Keys try to get that shot off. That squirts to the D. Hussman over to Monroe. Monroe with the shot on net, but that's easily saved by Kylie. 5:18 left here in the second period. Dunn against Millay. Millay wins that back. McKinney throws it around. Over to Flynn. Flynn tries to get that out, and he does so after he takes a hit from Secord. Hussman over to Monroe. Monroe plays that just past Dunn. McKinney throws it back up to center. And that's dumped in by Gilbert. They battle down low here in the Fredericton zone. Dunn along with Gilbert and Elliott. McKinney with the puck. He throws it up here to Penny. Penny gives it to Millay. Millay with it. Tries to get that pass over to Flynn. They are able to keep it in down low. Penny with it, battling in there behind Holder. Innes tries to chip that in. Goes off a couple players' feet, and it comes back up to center here as Keene has it. Keene tries to do the toe drag. He's got Scott. Scott has that puck, spins around on the wall here. He's pressured by Millay. Takes a hit from Dow. Puck comes up. McCluskey. McCluskey throws it down. That goes off a body and right to Secord in the slot. Gets the shot off. A quick snapshot, but the save is made by the left pad of Kylie as Fredericton now breaks out through center. Dump down in, and they go off for a change. Lawson gets it up to Scott. Scott with Secord. Keene. Scott tried to backhand that over to Secord. Gets the puck again. Keene out in front, but that's just missed by Kylie. Fredericton tries to dump that out. McCluskey dumps it down deep. 3:30 left here in the second period, and that's brought out of their zone. As Kelly dumps it down, we're going to have a penalty in behind the play. Fredericton is getting called for slashing here. Well, maybe it's a tee, get teed up. Who we have here? Innes. Back into the box again. Get that for you. 3:20 left here. Shots are up on the board. Actually, now it's 23-4 for the Kings. As Bellamy now has the puck. Hard wrist shot from the point. A nice save by Kylie. Battling along with Dunn. Dunn and Adams. Adams pressured there by Kelly. Dunn circles all the way, or sorry, Adams circles all the way around. Gets that back to Dunn. Dunn, as well as Keys. McCluskey drops it for Bellamy. Bellamy, the hard wrist shot. That just goes wide left. Nice spinorama. Tries to get the shot off Bellamy. Puck comes back to him. He fans on it. Kylie has to put that net back on. Fredericton gets that out. No hand pass there. 2:25. Keys jumps up and grabs it. Fredericton is able to jam it all the way down the length of the ice. 55 seconds. Bellamy coming up through center. He's on the wall, spins around McKinney. Big size differential there. McCluskey looking out in the slot. That goes off a couple players' feet. Gallup tries to get that out. Puck comes to Bellamy. Bellamy gets that pass over to McCluskey. McCluskey now with it, back to Bellamy. Bellamy with the shot on net. And steered to the right side of Kylie. But back onto the stick of McCluskey. McCluskey comes up, makes a nice pass over here to Johnson. Johnson drops it down, I believe, to Adams. Or Keene, excuse me. And we have Innes back out with 1:20. That is all even. Bellamy with a big pass up to Keene. he loses that as Penny plays it up off the boards. Lawrence now with the puck. He's got Flynn on his left. Plays it off the boards to himself. Chips it, avoids the check. It's brought out by Secord. Now on the stick of Keene. Keene is hit by Dow. Nice play. As Lawrence comes back and gets it over to McKinney. McKinney with it. Plays it up off the boards. Penny now. Penny gets it up. Over to Flynn. Flynn dumps it. Going back is Hussman here with 42 seconds left in the second period. A 2-0 lead. Shots are 23-4 for the Kings. That goes down the length of the ice. Icing's waved off as Blair is back. Blair circling behind his own net. Coming up here over his own blue line and through center. Blair with the shot on, and that's gloved by Holder with 23.3 left. Bell Alliant is a proud sponsor of this tournament, the 2016 Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup, live from the Q-Plex here in Quispam, Sis, New Brunswick. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. Shots now 23-5 as the Kings have a 2-0 lead here. 23 seconds left in the second period. Kings are able to get that puck up and out of their zone. Elliott get past Lawrence. Lawrence along with Kelly. Shot off the side of Kylie. 12.4 up and out of play here. Reminder, there's a flood in between the second and third, and then a 20-minute third period in the semifinal. We'll get you the scores there if there's any from the other semifinal between Halifax and Dieppe. Big bomb there from Bellamy. 9 seconds left. Just misses wide right. 2 seconds, and that's going to end it. As that's covered up by Kylie here to end the second period. You're watching the semifinal here at the Q-Plex between the Fredericton Canadiens and KV Kings. We'll be back with you for the third period. I'm Adam Ferguson here with TV1. The KV Kings with a 2-0 lead here in the semifinal at the Q-Plex here today.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be that plane that they got the system. They didn't have to happen. Now they're going to take out that door. I was involved with this. It gave me minor hockey. They went with a proposal to council. The ice time was up here. We had just too many teams. So kids, my son kids, at Adam, and right up to the Lincoln, are practicing that on the ice at 6 in the morning, which means you're up by 5 at the latest. And when they're practicing at 10:30 at night, and still in school. I'm getting home at midnight and still wide awake. So anyway, the proposal was to build 2 rinks to help alleviate because the girls were getting oh yeah. So they went to the big council and said, here's a proposal for 2 rinks for somewhere this family in Los Angeles. This is what they built. This is what the politicians built. So anytime you bring it up, I'm not going to take it out this facility whatsoever. Not what was needed to help alleviate the problem because it cost you a fortune. Yeah, it cost you a fortune to rent this house. Oh yeah, it's the most expensive. It's almost as expensive as the Harbor Station. Oh, it's 100. Oh, it's insane. Way more expensive than the other one. And R&S, nobody really wants to go to R&S. It's overgrown bathtub, small, and you're asphalt. Well, that's what Ross saying, and Chris Graham says. They're bigger rings. This is the biggest ring. Like this is an NHL stuff. Okay? But they only have seating capacity on one side and they're old. That's oh yeah. Just like with this bringing up the way they say, oh, but it built it summertime. Similar idea. Yeah, exactly. But that was perfect. But no, the politicians win. And this is what they keep up with. And they didn't really make a problem because the teams didn't afford it. The Rangers are all that. Yeah, so there's no problem. So my son went up to the thing and basically he was playing games at 10:30 at night. And like you say, he can win a quarter as well. He's still all wound up. He's got to sleep until somebody's the one. And then having to get up and go to school. I know who was in the preferential treatment with a bench.
As we come back here for the start of the third period, a 20-minute third period. Just at the end of the second there. A penalty up on the board for the Kings going to McCluskey. Looks like it was a little roughing after the whistle as they're jamming away in front of the net. And the word on the street in the other final, played at Ross St. Netherwood, is that Dieppe is currently leading Halifax 2-1. So we'll get some more updates there for you later as we have the final here this afternoon at 2:30. Going into this third period, as the Kings will be shorthanded, they have a 2-0 lead, giving the Canadiens possible opportunity here on the power play. As you have Lawrence lining up against Dunn. Dunn out there with Gilbert, Hussman, and I believe Monroe, Penny, Gould, McKinney, and it looks like Blair. Draw is won back by Dunn. Shot down just off of the body of Blair in front of his own bench. Lawrence now with it. Circles in behind his defenseman and in his own zone with a head full of steam. Gives it over to McKinney. McKinney now. He dodges Gilbert. Blair gets that pass from Gould. Shot is wide to the right of Holder and out of the zone. As the Kings are able to get it out. McKinney now in his own zone with the puck. Pressured by Gilbert. Gets that over to Blair. Blair now coming with it. Comes up through center and makes the pass up to Gould on the left side. Gould coming down on Hussman. Gould drops it off the boards to Blair. Blair tries to get down to Gould, and Hussman just got a stick on him. Now it's back to Gould as he got that from Penny. Lawrence now circling around. That goes off a stick and into the feet of Blair. Blair over to McKinney. McKinney drops it down. As Lawrence comes up over top of the circle, he gets a stick on him, no call. That goes off of a foot, but not out. He's Dunn tried to get that out, but he does is he able to just get a stick in the way as he battles there with McKinney. McKinney now with the puck. He comes in over the blue line, drops it to Lawrence. Lawrence with the shot, but off the leg of Hussman for the block. It's kept in at the line by Dow. Dumped back down in behind Holder as Hussman goes back against Campbell. Campbell battling with him. And pinned on the boards. And Grant comes in as he reverses it. Campbell back down to Grant. Now Gould with it. Gould goes up high to McKinney. McKinney over to Dow. Dow with it. And he switches with McKinney. And McCluskey is now out of the box. It's all even. Shot on just wide past Holder. They get tangled up and Grant throws it back down. And it's chipped out by Monroe to center and into the hand. Dow gives that to Campbell. Campbell drops it. Nice big bomb. That's wide as Stairs shoots that. Coming out now here for the Kings. Number 71. 91 Secord. As that puck just scored over to the right. I believe onto the stick of Keene. Sorry, not Keene. Adams. He gets that shot on. The save is made by Kiley. 17:30 left. Shots are 33-5 for the Kings. Kings with a lot of pressure as that puck comes all the way around the boards. Up to Bellamy. Bellamy shoots that wide left. And over the glove. Kiley back down to the Kings zone as Bellamy comes back in behind his own goal. Stops up. Campbell there. Fredericton. That's shot up off the boards by Adam. Over to Scott. Scott tries to jam that in, but there for the Canadiens was LeBlanc on him. Nice huge hit there by Adams on Campbell as he decks him. Backhand chip from Grant to Stairs. Everyone else going off for a change. Stairs brings it down low. He's battling down there low with Dixon, who drops him, who's going to get called for holding. sending the Canadiens back to the power play. 16:34 here in the third period of this semifinal here at the Q-Plex. Bell Alliance TV1 is the official broadcaster of this year's Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup, with all these games presented online here at TV1 at www.bellalliance.ca/TV1. As they are tangled up there in the draw, the puck squirts out to the D and it past the blue line as Keys has it here shorthanded. Tries to get that puck up over to Dunn. Circling back is Kelly in his own zone. Kelly tries to make that pass, but it's errant pass and misses everyone. It's shot back down in by Monroe. Fredericton now. McKinney stops in behind his net as breaks out. Gets that pass up to Flynn. Flynn gets it to Millay. Millay with the shot, and the save is made. Just trickles off the glove. And still bouncing around, and Fredericton's able to jam that in. Looks like Penny. He was able to get that rebound. Hussman complaining about that, how that puck was loose, and if someone here taking this penalty, it looks like Dunn complaining. He got teed up. Looks like he's going to get maybe 2 and a 10 here. So now it's 2-1 for the Kings, but 3 penalties in a row here. 15:51 left for the Kings. The Canadiens now within a goal. Bellamy getting the explanation from the referee. Relay that to his team and head coaches. So Bellamy's going in to serve it, where he's talking to Dunn. See what they put up on the board here. Looks like it's just teed up for a 10. So Dunn's going to be sitting for a while. So it's all even. No penalty on the board. I believe Dunn is going to be sitting in the box there for a 10-minute misconduct. So now it's 2-1 here as Keene comes up over his own blue line and through center. He's pressured hard there by Flynn. Flynn gets a stick on him. No call as he drops him. They battle down low in the Fredericton zone, bringing it out for Fredericton. Millay, one-handed backhand pass, trying to get to Penny. That just was ahead of him. Penny now chips it up. Millay takes a hit from Johnson, drops him at the blue line in front of the Kings bench. Hussman to Melanson. Melanson gets it out. That goes down. Chasing after Johnson, but that's going to be icing. There's a hit after the play. There's no call as well. That's a late hit on Johnson by Kelly. He hits him into the boards. Surprisingly, no call. .07 left here in the third period. A 2-1 lead for the Kings. Thrown out is Lawrence. There's Gallup on the right side, cheating. Monroe. No icing. That's waved off. That was shot down the length of the ice by Monroe. Nice hard shot on. Oh, and the rebound. So shot from Hussman. Rebound comes out in front. Secord on the backhand. Makes it 3-1 here. 14:48 left, third. Kiley made the initial pad save. He was looking around, didn't quite see where the puck was. Secord's able to jam that in to make it a 2-goal lead here in the third period. Keene out with his line, lining up against Lawrence. Lawrence is able to win that draw and shoot it over by his bench. Shot in by Blair. Gould drops it down to Gallup. Lawrence out in front. Gould with it. Gould on the backhand to LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot from the point. That's deflected by Gallup. It just jumps up into the mitt. Holder. 14:27 left here. The third. Gould line up against Keene. The feet. Kick back to Lawrence at the point. He shoots that. That just goes wide. Dow backhand chips it on the boards in front of both benches here. That's brought back down and on the stick of Dow. Dow throws it to center onto the backhand. Gould, he can't get that up to Gallup. Number 71, Keys throws it cross ice ahead of Johnson back into the Fredericton zone. Chipped up off the boards by Dow. As Campbell and Lonson battle. Grant with the puck. Gets it over to Lawrence, and Lawrence snipes it up top and over the glove of Holder to tie, or sorry, not tie, but come within one to make it 3-2 with 13:45 left. Nice goal by Lawrence. Lawrence, the leading scorer for the Fredericton Canadiens. So now, a couple quick goals. 3-2 here with 13:45 left. The third period. And it looks like a little repair is going to happen over here to the boards. Came off the hinges there for a second. Stairs wins that draw back as he was able to win that off of Elliott. Campbell chips it down in. He takes the hit from Dixon. Bellamy now. He throws it around, but that's off the stick of Black. Bellamy. Black now with it. He's out there with Gilbert. Elliott. Shot on net off the defenseman's foot and in behind. Fredericton tries to get it out. Behind their own net as Kelly. Kelly gets it up to Grant. Grant battling there. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. As that puck was up in the air and it looked like Gilbert tried to whack at it, but he hit Gould right in the face. Luckily they have cages here. They wear cages. Bit of an errant play, not probably meaning to do that, but nonetheless, he's going to get a penalty here for high sticking, I believe. So that's sending the Canadiens back to the power play with 13:01 left here in the third period. Now, that's actually a 4-minute penalty. .13:01 here, 4-minute penalty to Gilbert. Obviously not meaning to do that, but sending the Kings here, or the Canadiens to the power play. As Lawrence now comes in behind Holder, along the sideboard with Gould. Lawrence with it, comes back to McKinney. McKinney back to Lawrence. Lawrence to McKinney. McKinney goes wide. And that's into the feet of Blair. Shot down the length of the ice by the Kings. As Lawrence comes back. Nice pass over to Gould on the left side. Gould comes in. Stops up down low. He gets that up to Lawrence. Lawrence over to McKinney. McKinney hits Dow on the right side. McKinney up high. Gets that over to Lawrence. Lawrence spins. Lawrence down to Gould. Gould tries to go out in front, trying to connect with Penny. As that net is off, so McCluskey able to get a stick on Penny there. So the draw will be to the right Holder. 2:53 left, and the penalty to Gilbert. Malay loses that draw to Keane, along with McCluskey, battling down there. Flynn. Back door. Dow just missing that. He's got Gallup out there. Flynn, Malay. And LeBlanc. Kings can't get that out as that goes off the stick right to LeBlanc off of Keane. Shot towards the net. That goes wide. Through the crease. As Flynn tries to get that over in behind the net. Battling there is Gallup along with McCluskey. Flynn comes out with it. Up to Dow. Flynn now with it. Throws that down. Comes along and behind the net over to Malay. Malay goes up. Circles up over top of the circle to the blue line. Gets Dow down low. Out in front of the net. Oh, and a stick lifted there. As Gallup had a chance, but McCluskey was able to get it. Gets that puck. Spins and fires. Shoots at the length of the ice as they all go off for a change here. 10:45 left. 1:40. The penalty to Gilbert. LeBlanc with the puck. Comes through center. He's being chased by Keys. LeBlanc with a shot. That's off the glove. Holder. That puck comes out. Stairs throws it back to McKinney. McKinney gives it back to Stairs. Stairs coming through center. The Canadiens. Stairs out there with Grant. Campbell. As well as Lawrence. Lawrence being chased as that puck squirts down into the Fredericton zone. He's got Melanson all over him. Melanson and Lawrence. Lawrence kicks it back, able to get that puck back to McKinney. Campbell. Nice pass from McKinney. Campbell drops it back to McKinney. Loses it. His Keys is draped on him. Elliott was able to chip that down. 43 seconds left in the penalty here. That 4-minute double minor. Lawrence. Pass over to McKinney and off the boards and past him. Chip back down in the Fredericton zone by Elliott. As the defense goes off and changes for the Kings. In behind the net. Secord. Puck is on top of the back of the net. The whistle is blown dead. .20 seconds left in the penalty to Keegan Gilbert. 9:21 left here in the third period. A 3-2 lead for the Kings in this semifinal. Earlier on, Dieppe was beating Halifax 2-1. Get an update there for you later. And the final will be here at 2:30. You can watch that this afternoon here on TV1. Penny tried to get that puck out, chipped out. The penalty is going to be called against the Canadiens as a stick got into the feet of Keane. Looks like Ennis going to the box. But 2 seconds remains in the penalty to Gilbert. He's done. He's still in the box. Probably to get out here soon as well. Waiting for a whistle for a 10-minute penalty. The Kings now to the power play. 2 seconds. Gilbert is out. He goes over to the box or to the bench. Nice save there by Kiley on the bomb from Bellamy. Scott now, as Keane came out from this power play. Bellamy over to Hussman. Hussman with it. He switches with Bellamy. Bellamy on the off wing. The shot right into the midsection there. Kiley, easy save. 1:34 left in the power play for the Kings as Bellamy goes off and McCluskey comes out. Kings are able to win that draw. Put back to Husman. Husman over to McCluskey. McCluskey with it. He circles around. Throws it back down in deep and on the wall over here to Scott. Scott with the puck. Throws it down low. Keane now with it. Keane back up to McCluskey. McCluskey back over to Keane. Keane steps in. Tries to get that puck back. Oh, and just misses as he gave and go to Secord. McCluskey. Down low. Gets it back. Big bomb up way high and over the net. Bellamy back out as he went out there. Got a plan drawn up for this power play with 52 seconds left. 3-2 for the Kings here. 7:55 left in the third period. Kings get kicked out. Coming in is Scott against Lawrence. Lawrence wins that back. Shot up off the boards, I believe, by Dow. That comes back to Bellamy. Bellamy and Husman. Husman throws it down the right side here to Keane. Husman. He circles around. He's being pressured there at the winger of Gallup. 28 seconds. Bellamy with it. Bomb that just goes wide. Scott down low. He takes a hit from Dow. Keane steps out in front. Can't quite jam it in. Puck comes into the slot. And that's blocked as Scott tried to shoot it as Gallup got in the way. Husman now. 4 seconds as Innes is just about out. And now it is all even here with 7 minutes left in the third period. As the Kings are battling down low. Puck comes up. Oh, and the shot just over top of the net as Husman took that. The puck is rolling as he got that pass from Keane. And now it's all even. Gallup with it, gives that to Lawrence. Lawrence gets the shot, and that goes off the stick as Bellamy was able to get that in the lane, stick on Lawrence and up into the netting. You're listening and watching here on Bell Line TV1, which is the official broadcaster of this year's Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup. The game's presented online here. You can catch all those at www.bellalliance.ca/TV1. 6:43 left here in the third period. Penny, he takes a hard hit, and he's dropped down by Adams. Adams lays another body on there. A couple nice hits actually in this game. McCluskey, he's trying to get that over to Melanson, but he's pressured down there hard by Flynn. Flynn and Adams are battling at it. Melanson now tries to shoot that off the boards, but can't as Malay gets that puck. And a whistle as the net is off. Penny in there, the draw. Start that over. Yeah, Penny and Adams. Penny wins that back. LeBlanc. Over to Malay. Malay tried to sidestep a player. That's into the feet of a few King players as they battle down low. Penny, Malay gets that. Throws it down deep with Flynn. That's on the back of the net. But that's blown dead. With 5:59 left here in the third period. That puck is going to come out of the zone in front of the Kings bench at the blue line. Stairs lining up against Keys. Stairs is able to win that draw, but Keys gets it, dumps it into the Fredericton zone. No icing on this as Dow is back for it. He's pressured by Keys as well as Gilbert. Stairs out there trying to help him out. Campbell comes in. Can't get it out of the zone as Keys gets that puck as he sidesteps Dow. Circles in behind the net, gets past McKinney as well. Monroe now with it. Monroe puts it back down to Keys. Keys looking out in front for Gilbert, but just misses him as Fredericton now comes out. As you have Grant side steps, a Hussman hit, almost taking an elbow. That puck goes down the length of the ice, and icing is going to be called as Dow goes back for Fredericton. 5:17 left here in the third period. A 3-2 lead for the Kings in this semifinal. Going into this third period, Fredericton had a 2-0 lead. The Kings had a 2-0 lead. Fredericton came back to make it 2-1. Kings went up by 1. And then Fredericton scored another by beautiful goal by Lawrence to make it 3-2 to keep this game within 1 goal. That face-off will be redone as Campbell is in. Bellamy goes back. Bellamy over to Monroe. Monroe tries to get that out, but that's into the hand of Campbell. He takes a hit, but falling there is done. Grant throws it down. Stairs puts it back down and reverses it on the backhand. That just jumps off the stick of Grant. Bellamy with it. He goes off the glass and out. Dunn now with the puck along with Keene. Secord. Campbell goes wide. It's Grant. Chips it back into the Kings zone. McCluskey along with Bellamy. Bellamy sitting back waiting for a nice option. Tries to feed it to Keene. That goes off the stick as Innes was there and off the glass into their zone now. Stairs with it. Tries to dump it off the glass. It hits a stanchion and comes back in behind their own goal as Gould takes a hit from Adams. And another hit here as he battles there as Keene laid into him. Puck goes down into the Kings zone as McCluskey is back. 3:59 left here. Adams gets it out. Tries to chase it off after his chip. Puts a nice body into McKinney. Fredericton tries to wrap around the boards over to Gould as they battle along there. Lawrence is able to get that out. Stepping up on the play with Monroe at the center ice line. Brought back in here into the Kings zone by Fredericton. Battling hard along the half wall. That puck squirts out. Scott just missing it. Shot back in by Fredericton as Dow dumps that in. They have to tag up for the offside here. And then behind his own net, coming out to break out with a nice pass is Hussman over to Scott. Scott's got Johnson with him. Still has the puck. Shot on net as the puck was rolling. Johnson going to the net, but the save was made by Kiley. So 3:09 left here in the third period. 3-2 lead for the Kings. Dunn and Millay lining up. Into the feet. Fredericton's able to get it out as it's dumped in by Blair. Millay. He shoots that back in, but that's into the feet. Keys as he skates out with it into the Fredericton zone on the left side. Puts that in front of the net. Looking to connect there. I believe with Elliott. Just missing that. Dunn, sorry. McCluskey over to Bellamy. Bellamy gets through center. Cuts in the middle. Trying to get a shot off. Does so. That just goes over top of the net. Nice chance there as he goes off for a change. 2:16 left here. Just a matter of time to see what Fredericton does if they pull their goalie. They battle down low. Secord squeaks out with the puck. That's dumped back in by Monroe. And in behind the net there for Gilbert. Gilbert with it out in a high slot. Secord with the shot, but the save was made by Kiley right into his midsection. The logo. Canadiens logo. So exactly 1:59 left here in the third period. Kings call for a timeout. We'll be right back with you here after this timeout. You're listening to the semifinal game between the KV Kings and Frederick Canadiens here on TV1. All right, so after that timeout, 1:59 left. And Stairs is able to win that back for the Canadiens. He's pressured there on the wall by Johnson. Frederick's able to get that out. Stairs dumps that in. As edging out of his crease is Kiley, just waiting for the proper time to go. Icing's waved off. Fredericton is just livid. The coach is getting teed up for that.
Terrible, ref, terrible. They called it.
1:30 left here in the third period. Fredericton looking for an explanation. Let's see what they do here for this penalty. It might be a bench minor, as they were complaining about that icing. Also, everybody watching, a happy Valentine's Day to you all, as today is February 14th. We'll be back with you here after this is all sorted out. Looks like Fredericton's got a bench minor here for 2 minutes and is serving it. So for the rest of this period, they will be shorthanded unless the Kings can score on this power play. And not working out into the favor of the Canadiens here at the moment, as McCluskey gets that to Bellamy. And back to McCluskey. Bellamy now with it. He chips it off the boards and trying to get that to Keys. Bellamy now with it. Fans screaming, go for it here. 1 minute left. Keys with it. Scott. He spins and turns looking for a pass. Keys with it. Scott over to Bellamy. Bellamy with the shot. That goes off of Campbell and shatters his stick. He's got to lose that. 39 seconds here. Keane trying to bring that out in front, but Kiley got a paddle on that to shoot it back into the corner. Puck comes up to the point here to Bellamy. Bellamy trying to deke Stairs, puts it back into the corner. Puck comes back up high here to Bellamy. Bellamy with it, dekes out Stairs with the shot on. That's saved by the blocker here. As Grant comes out, chips that out of the zone, thrown down by Stairs. 10 seconds. And that's going to do it here, as the Kings will win this one in this semifinal, sending them to the final That's wrapped around the boards by Bellamy. So a 3-2 win here for the Kings in this semifinal, sending them to the final here at the Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup. Bell Alliant is a proud sponsor of this tournament. This has all been live from the Qplex here in Quishman, New Brunswick. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. I'm listening here on TV1 with Adam Ferguson here. We'll be right back with you as both teams will line up in their respective blue lines and give you the players of the game. Ryan Penny, player of the game for the Canadiens. Andrew Secord, the player of the game for the Canadiens. Or sorry, the Kings, sorry. So the final will be at 2:30 this afternoon. So the Dieppe Flyers were able to win in the other semifinal. So it's going to be the Dieppe Flyers and the KV Kings here for the final of this 2016 Bantam AAA Maritime Challenge Cup, live from the Qplex in Quishman, New Brunswick. We'll be back with you this afternoon. You've been listening to TV1 here on Bell Alliant with Adam Ferguson.